The Olympic Games were scheduled to be held last year but were delayed because of the coronavirus pandemic. Now a rise in infections has forced the government to impose a state of emergency in Tokyo and other parts of the country. And that's raised questions about whether the Summer Games will be held in 6 months as planned. Newspaper reports that Japan's government has privately concluded the Games will have to be rescheduled have been denied by the Prime Minister.
Regarding the Tokyo Games, it will be a symbol of humanity overcoming the novel coronavirus and the chance to showcase Japan's reconstruction from the devastating northeastern earthquake and tsunami to the world. We will be well prepared on the measures for the infection.
Japan has spent $25 billion preparing for the Tokyo Olympics, most of which is public money. But a recent poll shows 80% of Japanese people don't want the Games to go ahead this summer.
Even if Japan was able to curb the coronavirus, I don't think we can welcome athletes considering the current situation. It should be cancelled. The money we spend on the Games should be used for antivirus measures instead.
80% I want the Olympics to go ahead, but the other 20% I wonder what would happen to Japan if it was cancelled. We're already going through a lot.
An Olympics has been cancelled only 5 times before, all in wartime. A final decision on whether to hold the Games this year or not is expected in early spring.
I think the date to watch is March 25th. That's when the torch relay begins from northern Japan. 4 months, 10,000 runners crossing the country, arriving in July 23rd in Tokyo. It would seem absurd to start the torch relay and then have no Olympics.
The International Olympic Committee makes 75% of its income from selling broadcast rights of the Olympics. If Tokyo is cancelled, it could lose an estimated $2 to $3 billion of revenue. Victoria Gatenby, Al Jazeera.